Warning, this is my version of the research. If you disagree with me, don't hate me for life. This is my version of the research. Anyways, please enjoy the episode. When you were created into a lab, and if you were like the opposite of the main character, these two would come to mind. Venom, the ultimate enemy of Spider-Man. Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate enemy and frenemy of Sonic the Hedgehog. What would happen if these two were to ever have a fight? Well, I'm going to give you guys the answer about who would win and why. But first, I'm going to go over about what they can do. This, my folks, is Cross Collide. Eddie Brock, also known as Venom in the Marvel Universe, he has been shown to be one of the evilest villains in the Marvel Universe for good reasons. For one, he is very strong. He lifts up to 70 tons and is very capable of going hand-in-hand with Spider-Man, Daredevil, Hulk, and the Juggernaut, and even Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is a deadly beast. He can take on Galactus, and he even won. And Venom was able to take attacks from him. I'm not putting that at a direct scale, but it's very important to notice. Venom is also very fast. So fast that it's like a horror movie all over again, because one time a guy was about to aim for Venom and then he blinked for like a second, he wasn't there. A couple pages later, boom, he's right behind him and he killed him. That, my friends, is like a horror movie. I can see how he can do this due to his abilities, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Venom has dodged lightning and bullets before. Another impressive thing about Venom is his durability. He can tank Juggernaut's sound wave and Hulk thunderclaps. Fun fact, those are made of vibrations because that is one of his key weaknesses. Venom has also taken attacks from Ghost Rider, and he was able to tank his Penance Stare. His Penance Stare basically eradicates his soul and basically the entire body. That did not work on Venom. No one really knows why, but hey, it's a very impressive feat. But enough about his stats. Let's get on to what we really want to know. His plethora of abilities. Well, he can turn invisible, he can shapeshift, and he has previous abilities from his owners. I'm not going to be adding Agent Venom in this fight, but I'm mainly sticking towards Spider-Man and Deadpool, the healing factor of Deadpool, and the web from Spider-Man, which he both used during the heat of battle, especially when he fought against Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, and tons of other fighters. Venom is a very smart guy if you actually think about it. He knows his main weaknesses and he tries to avoid it at all times. Heck, he's so smart he was able to figure out that Spider-Man had an antidote. But that was in the Spectacular series. I will be adding it in. But Venom is also kind of gullible sometimes. Especially for the fact when he could have just crushed the formula right in front of him. But yet Spider-Man was able to take it off his hands and make him jug it. Talk about a taste of your own medicine. Anyways, Venom's main weakness is technically sound, but fire and lightning have shown to be very effective on him. But do you guys know what? You guys gotta respect Venom. Just because he has a movie coming up soon and is one of the deadliest Marvel villains of all time. Now, let's move on with Shadow the Hedgehog.
We'll torture you to death!
Shadow the Hedgehog is the ultimate life form of the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. And for good reason, as he is strong enough to break through robots fast enough to keep up with Sonic the Hedgehog, whose speed is way over Mach 3, which is 3 times the speed of sound, and he's verbal enough to tank blows from lasers and tons of different types of characters in the Sonic universe, which, like Knuckles, who can pick up giant rocks and throw them as if they were nothing. Knuckles also lifts up this giant robot, which can weigh, at minimum, 80 tons. Another impressive thing about Shadow is his connection to Chaos Energy. Shadow can use Chaos Energy for different types of attacks, or even just to move around, like Chaos Control, which he can just teleport around the area or stop time completely. Shadow can also use Chaos Spear, which is any type of projectile. He can shoot it at basically anywhere, and he can use it during Chaos Control. Anyway, Shadow's best attack has got to be Chaos Blast. Chaos Blast can destroy anything that is around Shadow. It's basically Shadow building up energy to just release it all in one go. Shadow can also heal himself And Shadow has his inhibitor rings, which can contain all of these powerful attacks. When he takes them off, it's like Rock Lee without his weight. He's just superior than his base form. Speaking of forms, his super form, Super Shadow, can only be achieved when he has all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And Shadow will be using his Chaos form. What am I doing? Well, it should be called Chaos form because super form is like Super Saiyan. Then there's Super Silver, Super Mario, but enough of that. Super Shadow can fly, breathe underwater. He also defeated this thing called the Biohazard, which has been calculated to destroy planet Earth. I don't think he can definitely destroy planet Earth since that he was on Eggman's space shuttle powered by the Chaos Emerald, but Shadow does have the energy of the Chaos Emerald, and he could possibly be able to destroy a planet, but let's not go that in-depth into it. But with all of these amazing things that Shadow dispense, Shadow does have his flaws. He's way overconfident in his abilities, and this can lead him to bad mistakes, like how he lost it to Sonic, or when he keeps on losing his memories over and over again. But hey, when you got abilities like Shadow's who can dodge electricity, strong enough to break through metal with ease, and he could take falling out of orbit? Well, you know what? I would also be cocky and a little bit overconfident in my abilities too. Now that I've told you about what Shadow can do, let's see who would win between him or Venom.
I see, but you know, I can't let you live. Your adventure days are coming to an end.
Let the fun times begin.
Let me show you what ultimate power is.
We'll crush anyone who gets in our way.
Chaos Spear! Damn it, I can't die here. Chaos Control! Behold the ultimate power!
We are Venom!
Chaos Blast!
And Shadow takes the cake, and let me explain why. This is not really that much of a stomp. Well, if this was a base form battle, it can go either way, depending on the circumstance. But this is a no-prep situation. If there was a base form battle, I could possibly give it to either character. Mainly because Shadow is faster, he has more variety of abilities at his disposal, and his Chaos Control, his Chaos Spears, his Chaos Blast will give Venom a ton of trouble. But Shadow will have trouble fighting Venom as well. Venom could just shapeshift into something that Shadow hasn't really seen before. Heck, he could even look like a normal person to even trick Shadow in the battle. And another thing I have to mention about this fight is that neither character has something that either can take control of. Let me explain, because I'm very sure you guys are very confused. Shadow takes speed, but Venom takes strength. Venom is a little bit more durable, well, like rarely more durable. I'm giving it the durability because he has the healing factor, and Shadow has more abilities to work with. So they can basically just cancel each other out. I can see either character winning, But this is a end this debate for all type of series. And this is my personal opinions. The main reason why Shadow wins is because he can just stop time and then just attack Venom multiple times and then end it with a Chaos Blast. Possibly incinerating Venom, but Venom has seen powerful attacks before, so Shadow's gonna need something else. Like his super form. See, his super form could just teleport Venom in space and leave it there, resulting in a out-of-area type of battle. That shouldn't really count, but Shadow could just do it. Sure, Super Shadow has a time limit, but when Shadow's got insane speeds, he can just teleport around the field, and he can just incinerate Venom, I'm very sure that Shadow could get the job done. Plus, Shadow doesn't really have to go too far. In some of the comics, Venom has been seen knocked out, not by him being separated or anything else. So yeah, if this was a base form battle, it could go either way depending on how this battle should play out. But at the end of the day, I gotta give it to Shadow. Today's first ever winner is Shadow the Hedgehog.